Artificial intelligence. It's a term we hear all the time, but what happens when it meets something as fundamental as the food systems that feed millions of people across Africa? Well, a recent expert webinar dug into exactly that, and we've got the key insights for you right here.
So just recently, on July 9th, a panel got together to really hash out what AI integration means for Africa's urban food systems. We're talking about everything from higher-level policy all the way down to the food on our plates.
Okay, so before we get to the big takeaways, let's meet the panelists and get a feel for the core ideas they brought to the conversation.
Each panelist brought a really unique and crucial angle. You had Alison Polker, who urged us to be critical and remember that AI tools have their own built-in assumptions. Then, Ndiapo Nicanor hammered home the need for ethical guardrails, rules to prevent bias. And Isu Makina made this incredibly important point about making AI inclusive by bringing in indigenous knowledge. And finally, Gareth Haysom reminded us all that data is political, and we need to move towards a future where communities actually own their own data.
So, when you put all of those powerful perspectives together, a few major themes really start to stand out. Let's look at the big picture insights that came out of this discussion.
It really boils down to 4 connected ideas. First, there's this huge data dilemma. Most AI models just don't understand the African context, which is a massive problem. This leads directly to the second point. We desperately need ethical imperatives, things like fairness and transparency baked right in. The solution? Inclusive innovation. The tech has to be built from the ground up, using local knowledge. And all of this is driving towards the ultimate goal, knowledge sovereignty, where local communities are in control, not just data points in someone else's system. And, panelist Anesu Maina just summed it up perfectly. Good technology is based on comprehensive information. If you exclude people, then the information that we get is not good. It's so simple but so powerful. This reframes the whole idea of inclusivity. It's not just about being fair, it's about making the technology actually effective.
So this all leaves us with a huge, vital question to think about. As AI becomes more and more a part of our world, how can Africa make the leap from just being a source of data to being the actual driver, putting its own unique knowledge right at the center of this tech revolution?